I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call it quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. My heart on my sleeve, stress, shit on my greed. That's how I get it, success ain't no given. Some days I don't eat, I don't sleep. When I'm focused, I'm dangerous. They don't wonder when I'm anxious. Ain't no limit till I tank. I'm running on fumes. The opposition don't amaze. The roads racing through the pavement. Get your hands out of my bag. I know that's because I've been in it. I don't need the brag. I guess that's what happens when you taking care of your business. But some family, you do the math. I'm out of my pocket. Houston, we got a problem. I ain't perfect, let them watch me. Elevating, got them nauseous. Cause I'm the pilot in the cockpit. Nose diving in the housing. Woo! Watch how I get it here. Watch how I get it here. Watch how I get it here. Woo! Watch how I set it up. Bet you I shut it down. Watch how I get a win. I don't think they really wanna come against the winner. Got a finger on the pin on a grenade. I ain't never been there where you think you compare. I'm aligned with the winner about the cage. I need all the wins. Yeah. Ain't no L's. I gotta get it. No call it quits. Yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets. Yeah. Better move out the way cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move. You might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move. You might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move. You might get knocked out. Knocked out. You better move. You might get knocked out. Knocked out. Wait, put it away. Cause you don't hustle, I came from the bottom of my way. You ain't done it so many times, now you know we well. Making a move, this is the life that I choose. What else do I gotta lose? Thinking I'm walking my shoes, no.
Oh, what is going on, NYYU fam? What is going on, everybody? It is I, and I am him, for another night of Soto Watch in full effect here at the U, the only place you have to be. You already know what it is, folks. It is the one, the only NYYU. And we do have a little bit of information to discuss and to go over here, as news is starting to break. Today is the non-tender deadline, as you guys already know. So it is going to be pretty damn interesting. And right out the gate, we have some breaking news here at the U. Jon Berti has been non-tendered by the New York Yankees. I'm going to be real with you guys. A little surprised by this one, I got to be honest. So there you go. You got some breaking news. Jon Berti, non-tendered. He will now be a free agent. So is there a possibility that the New York Yankees go out there and look to sign him on a short-term deal, maybe a one-year deal at less salary? I don't think he was really getting paid anything crazy, but no, I did not see that one coming, as Jon Berti has indeed been non-tendered. This is by Robert Murray. So Robert Murray got it locked down for you guys over there. But then also on top of that, the New York Yankees and Trent Grisham come to an agreement on a one-year deal, $5 million. He can make up the $5.25 million in bonuses. So about $250 million in bonuses for Trent Grisham. So interesting stuff taking place here right now. I'll be honest with you, a little surprised. I am honestly a little shocked about Jon Berti getting the non-tender. I thought he's a guy that, makes a lot of sense for the Yankees. But, maybe this is going to be one of those off seasons where the Yankees do quite a bit. We're going to find out. I got a couple of fun stuff planned for you guys today. And, we're gonna figure some things out on what we're looking to do. But everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much for being here today. Smacky that likey and hitty that sub, and have a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
I got one.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Oh, we're gonna do it for the U. We're going to do it for the U. I'm having a nice cup of coffee. We're chilling, guys. Calm down. Relax. This is what we do over here at the U. I don't just go, we're going to plan the friggin', what is this on my shirt? Hold on. I don't come over here and say I'm going to do a 20-minute show for you guys. No. We chill. We relax, all right? We're chilling over here. Super chats will be answered immediately, guys. As you already know, voicemail line is open. Drop your voicemails. Have a good time. Let's talk. And like I said, Robert Murray breaking some news early. 8 o'clock. The deadline is now. So there might be some more stuff. Who's the just said? Tyler Talbot is on the next subject immediately. The Toronto Blue Jays. Non-tender closer Jordan Romano. Sources tell ESPN the two-time All-Star Jordan Romano has been non-tendered. And why, my friends, I must ask, why is that important? Well, doesn't this just feel like a New York Yankee move? So my understanding is Jordan Romano had elbow surgery, I want to say in July. Elbow surgery is typically a year. So you would think you may have a chance of getting Jordan Romano back at the end of the year. But the reason I bring this up and why so many fans are talking about this, it honestly does feel like a Brian Cashman move. Just being honest, it really does feel like a move that Brian Cashman will look to do. So a couple of things out there could be taking place, and we're going to have it for you right here on the U once anything drops. But there are a couple of other things I do want to talk about. Of course, before we get the voicemails, but again, guys, voicemail line is open, 804-592-6160. As there was also a nice trade today. If you guys didn't hear about this, Kansas City and the Reds make a deal for, not Jordan Romano, my God, for Jonathan India and Brady Singer. That's a good deal. Brady Singer, a really good young pitcher, goes to Cincinnati now with new manager Terry Francona. And Jonathan India gets to go pair up the middle of the infield with second place in MVP voting. What the hell's his name? Look at this. Bobby Witt! With Bobby Witt over there at shortstop. So they're going to have a nice little pair up the middle as the Kansas City Royals looking to continue to do his thing. As Alex Valeria Soto to the Rays. The Rays get Juan Soto. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Juan Soto to the Rays? What kind of news would that be? That would be unfriggin' believable. Out of nowhere, the Rays coming through, locking up Juan Soto out of nowhere. Forget about it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're going to keep updating here to see if we get more information. But as of right now, we're going to probably go ahead and move on to our next subject. This one is pretty interesting. And I'm going to pull it up and listen to it with you guys. This is John Morosi this morning talking about Walker Buehler and the New York Yankees having interest in one another. Let's take a listen to this real quick. Here we go. Let's pull this up and take a listen. Here we go.
Well, let's start with Buehler. And what an amazing story it would be if Buehler winds up pitching in 2025, where he threw this final pitch of the World Series in 2024. I've been told there is at least some mutual interest between Walker Buehler and the New York Yankees. And while that would be an amazing storyline, certainly it's not unprecedented that you would see someone join a team that they vanquished in the World Series the previous year. Now, here's what Walker did in the playoffs. He got better as October went along. We know this, the New York Yankees, with some comings and goings in their rotation, they are looking for rotation help.
All right, so there you hear it. The Yankees are looking for rotation help a little more. Walker Buehler's a guy who's been injured. He's had his years of injuries. As you guys already know, he's definitely had his injuries. See the numbers last year. Not really fair to talk about it, but 1-6, 75 innings, 64 Ks. Just didn't really have it during the regular season, In the playoffs, he looked like a different pitcher. If you guys remember, there was an outing, I think it was one of the outings against the New York Mets, where he looked absolutely phenomenal. He looked great against the Mets. And then, of course, he followed up and looked very, very good against the New York Yankees. So Walker Buehler could be maybe I don't really want to say a buy low candidate, but I still think he is because he doesn't really have a list of accomplishments recently to be like, I demand this big contract. You probably could get him relatively, I don't want to say cheap. All starting pitching is going to cost money, but it's a high reward is what I would say when it comes to a guy like Walker Buehler. Look, pitching in New York didn't bother him. Pitching in the World Series didn't concern him at all. I'll be honest with you. It's not a name that I would shy away from if I'm the Yankees. I would check the medicals. I would do my due diligence. And look, at the end of the day, if maybe you can trade Marcus Stroman, Walker Buehler comes in there, I don't think that's a bad option at all for the New York Yankees. I kind of like that conversation. I like Buehler a lot. I think he has good stuff. He got swing and miss stuff. One of the best curveballs in baseball. No denying that. So good pitcher overall. Very good pitcher overall. And guys, I am continuing to update. A lot of people are saying, John Heyman. Folks, we already know that Bertie has been released. That news, John Heyman's a little late to that news, as we already know that has happened. And like I said, guys, I'm going to continue to update as we go here and get more and more info. But I do want to get into a little bit of the Soto conversation really quickly. Let me grab a little cup of coffee here in the big times. That's good. That's good stuff. Let me get into a cup of coffee here in the big times here with Juan Soto. So this is from Marino Pepin. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly there. But look, before everybody goes up in arms and go, oh my God, Hector Gomez retweeted this too. Oh, it can't be real. I just want to throw something out there. So ladies and gentlemen, disclaimer. You can take this with a grain of salt if you like, but I'm going to tell you something real quick. This is not really breaking news here, okay? This is not really breaking news at all. So I just want everybody to be aware before they go, Pete, come on, what is this guy? Who is this guy? What does he know? Calm down. I think he's one of the Spanish reporters in DR for the Boston Red Sox, something like that, but guys, they hear a lot of things. They may be hearing things from the Red Sox side of things. Hector Gomez has kind of, confirmed this also. But again, this is not breaking news. And if you don't know what it says, let Pete Simonetti translate for you. I speak Spanish, okay? Okay. Bájalo. See, I speak Spanish, okay? Bájalo. Whatever it was I said the other day. Poquito. There we go. I speak Spanish, baby. I can translate that means. I'm allowed to. Nah, in all seriousness, guys, there's nothing crazy here. He's basically saying that it's being discussed out and about that Juan Soto and Scott Boras are looking for $45 million a year, 12 to 14 years. This is not breaking news stuff here at all. This is nothing crazy. Again, let me tell you guys why it's probably going to be a little more than that. $45 million over 14 years is $630 million. It's $630 million. So what numbers have we heard? I've been told the Mets want to go 650. There's rumors now the Yankees are looking to approach the 600s. If that's the case, he's not wrong. He's not really far off. So Marino Pepin, good call there. But we're gonna know fully here over the next couple of weeks. Soto is done with all of the meetings and all that. My understanding is next week they're supposed to start talking contracts, and every team is gonna come in there. We don't have no evidence that a team is gonna get the final attempt. Yes, I believe the Yankees have the advantage in that regard. As I've been saying the whole time, folks, I believe it is the Yankees and it's the Mets. Again, you're going to hear me repeat this until he signs. If he signs somewhere else, label me stunned and shocked because I don't see it happening. Soto, in my opinion, wants to play in New York. whether it's for the Yankees, which I got my fingers crossed. I hope. I love the guy. Everybody knows how much I love Juan Soto. I love the guy, folks.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
No, you better sign that contract. You better sign that contract right now. No, but in all seriousness, I want him to be a Yankee. I believe he wants to be a Yankee. I think Hal Steinbrenner truly does want to keep him a Yankee. I just think it's going to come down to, what does Juan Soto really want? Can the Yankees and Soto work out something where they say, we got a deal, sign the contract, big boy, and lock it in? I hope they can. But I want to show you guys something here, right? Because as I told you all before, man, NYYU, we are working hard here. We're trying to make this stuff very, very fun for all of you. So I put together a possible, look, I put together maybe one of the cheapest lineups the Yankees can have. And I like doing this because maybe it gives us an idea of what the club could look like. Now, again, this is not disclaimer. This is not Pete Simonetti saying this is what the team is. This is not saying that. This is not saying, again, I want to just put it out there before, Pete said this. No, I am not saying this is going to be the Yankees lineup. I'm just trying to give an idea of what it could look like. So can we get the pop-up here to pop up? There it is. It's popping up right there. Take a look at this with me, ladies and gentlemen. Now remember, disclaimer. This is not me saying this is going to happen. This is just a simple scenario here of what the Yankees could potentially do as a lineup to begin the year cheap. Cheap. I'm talking cheap over here. I'm talking the only name here you're signing is Soto and maybe Carlos Santana on a short one-year deal. Some people don't like Carlos Santana. Fine, no problem. I am just throwing something out based off Soto negotiations. Hey, Juan, look, we're going to get better. Maybe the Yankees say, we feel this is a better club. Jason Dominguez is a switch hitter. I love Dominguez. Everybody knows it. I am Dominguez bias. I love this kid. Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Austin Wells, Stanton, Jazz, Carlos Santana hitting 7th, in my opinion, is phenomenal. Anthony Volpe, and then I'm going based off what my minor league guys tell me, Los of Yankees Farm. He loves Caleb Durbin. Caleb Durbin's a guy who's doing pretty good. You know what I mean? AFL, he was one of the better players in the AFL. So all I'm doing here, again, disclaimer, I am just giving people an example, some fun ideas of what it could look like. Hell, if the Yankees wanted to be, to get fat, so to say, and just keep eating when they're full, the Yankees can go out there and say, hey, guess what? Oh, there it is, J-Rods. I'm just saying. Hey, look, I'm here to have a good time with you guys. We're here to have fun. Maybe the Yankees say we get Soto, trade everybody for Vladdy. Maybe we got a trade in line for Vladdy and he's the first baseman for a year and they go bananas. I don't know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. All I did with this lineup is make something as minimal as can get to show I think this is a better lineup than what the Yankees had. Caleb Durbin, even if he's a 250 hitter, it's probably an improvement for the majority of the year. Jason Dominguez, I believe, could be an all-star out the gate. I really believe that about Dominguez. And if you think I'm wrong on that one, no problem. You could think I'm wrong. I believe that Jason Dominguez is, no doubt about it, a potential all-star immediately out the gate. That kid has every single intangible to be a great player. And I hope the Yankees give him the same type of golden ticket they gave Anthony Volpe because he deserves it. He really does deserve it. But let that go away. Again, guys, I want to make this interactive with you guys. I want to have a little fun with you guys as much as humanly possible. We have a long way to go this offseason, man. There's going to be a ton of stuff to talk about, as you guys, again, already know. Let's get an update, see if we get anything else, as you guys, I know, are going to keep me updated. If there is anything else, I don't see nothing right now. All right, let's get to a voicemail.
Pete, fam, Uncle Dom here, the Friday edition of the Soto Watch. And Pete, Listen, that man is worth everything to me. as you know.
Everything, Dom, everything.
And I would give him 13 or 14 right now at 47
yeah.
million a year. You want to get it up? It's fine. Get it up to 700
Okay.
total. But I'm not putting a price. And those people that want to get in everybody's pockets, then they don't know what they're rooting for. But Pete, we should all have the time of our lives
Yeah.
with this man back in Pinstripes, and that's what we got to do. Little song, Pete.
Go ahead, Dom.
Good morning.
Oh.
Yesterday, you wake up.
Come on, Dom.
Time has slipped away.
Oh, this guy's something.
And suddenly
The
it's
hits.
hard to find the memories you left behind. Remember?
Go ahead.
Do you remember the laughter and the tears, the shadows of misty yesteryears?
Come on, come
The
on.
good times and the bad you've seen, and all the others in between. Remember? Do you remember the times of your life? And Pete, these are the times of our life, right here, right now. Being
Facts.
at NYYU with all my fam,
Yeah.
all of you guys,
Yeah.
and Soto back in Pinstripes will be the times of our lives. Let's fucking go!
Oh, I tell you what, I love that Uncle Dom. Damn it. Let me play a little something. Uncle Dom said remember a lot. It had me remembering this. Yeah. Hal, you know that's for you, brother. You know that's for you, brother Hal. You got to remember who you are. You got to remember who you are, brother, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, we are 150, my God, 1,150 subbies away from the big old 40,000 subbies. Ladies and gentlemen, smacky that likey, hitty that sub like you've never done before in your life. Let's keep it going, baby. Oh, shit!
To the underground, yeah. In the King's Court in the UWO. Well, now the report is coming out that Juan Soto would accept 12 to 14 years and $47 million a pop. The only question the Macho King is asking himself right now is why this sale wasn't done 3 weeks ago. Is that all it took to get it done? I feel like Joe Pesci Casino. This was what you were holding out for the whole time. You stupid son of a bitch, Boras. Get it done. And then we can move on to first base, foreign fiction, other positions and relief. And get on with building the championship roster and filling it out instead of wasting our fucking time on this bullshit crap. Playing with the Dodgers, the Red Sox, and the Mutts. The Yankees are about that business, yeah. Rookies of the year, MVPs, and I don't care if he drops the ball. He'll prove us all season, and he will do it. He run to turn it around. I'm having faith. Now let's get all this done, and let's move on into 2025. Bam, Macho, and man strong forever. Ooh, yeah. Macho!
Oh, I love it, folks.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, I love that Macho Man. Damn it, that is my friggin' guy. I absolutely love it. Let's keep it going, folks.
So I was scrolling on Instagram, and I saw that Walker Buehler and the Yankees mutual interest. Do you think that's a trade that can possibly happen or move, perhaps?
Yeah.
Or do you think that's not going to happen? I would just want your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I already talked about it a little bit. It wouldn't have to be a trade. So Walker Buehler's a free agent. And again, like I said, man, he doesn't really have a lot to work with there. Yeah, he has his little bit of he has injury history, hasn't really thrown a lot. So he can't really sit back there and ask for a shit ton of money or a super long contract. But the thing is, we know what starters get paid. I mean, that's the thing, man. We know what starting pitching gets paid, and he's probably going to get a good chunk of change. Do I like it for the Yankees? I tell you what, I'm not opposed to it. I'm not opposed to it. We saw what he did to the Mets in the postseason. We saw what he did to the Yankees in the postseason. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden it looked like that curveball was back, and he was getting a lot of swings and misses. And that's the guy that, that's who he is. That's exactly who Walker Buehler is. And matter of fact, as we talk about that, I do want to pull it up because I want to see what those postseason starts look like again, because I'm pretty sure he was pretty damn good. So against the Mets, he went 4 innings. Let's see, he had 6 strikeouts. And remember, he's coming back from an injury, so they really weren't pushing him much. 4 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs against the Mets. He looked absolutely phenomenal. Against the Yankees, 5 innings, 2 hits, 5 Ks. He looked excellent. And then, of course, he's the one who finished it off against the Yankees. So his final 3 outings of the year, this is obviously all in the postseason, but he went 10 innings, 5 hits, 13 strikeouts in that time span. So again, you're not going to bank on that being who he's going to be over a full season. But I'll tell you what, man, I don't mind Walker Buehler. I think that could be a sneaky good move for the Yankees. I've always liked him. And I think he also showed a lot being able to pitch in the playoffs the way he did. I think that's something that when a starter shows you they have it, I think that's a good thing to see. John Brophy, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? Senor John Brophy, rah-rah. What's up, my brother? I hope all is well, fam. How you doing, brother? How are you doing? Let me double check something here. All right, cool. Yeah, that's all good there. Okay, people are talking trash on the Mets. All right, we got Mets fans in here. Okay, always cute. Always cute to have the Mets fans in Big Brother's chat. Okay, well, no, the Mets got it. They got a good club over there. Hopefully, they do a lot of pretty decent things there. But nothing else on the non-tenders. I think all that stuff is done right now. I don't see anything else at the moment. We'll continue to move on here, but we do got more voicemails. Let's keep it going.
Platinum P.
Yo!
Bro, what's up, man? It's your boy Chris Silva.
What's up, brother?
Locked and loaded with NYYU.
Yes, sir.
Feel like forever since I haven't dropped a voice on here, but, gotta represent for the U, baby.
Facts!
But,
all day, every day.
Man, I can't wait for for us to sign Soto back. We need Soto back, man. We need that Platano power, that
yes, sir.
Dominican power in Stadium, man. Nowhere else but Yankee Stadium for Juan Soto, man. And I just feel it. I feel it, man. I feel like he's gonna come back, man. I just can't wait for that news to break. But
yeah,
I love you guys, man.
Thank you, brother.
Pete, you're the man, bro.
Thank you, fam.
Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Kev, Jira, everybody, man. Y'all already
Thank
know,
you, brother.
Man. Let's get it.
You the man, Chris Silva. I appreciate you. And I want to read a couple of comments here from you guys. Patty Frank says, no way Soto gets $500 million.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Anytime you make a mistake, before you get upset with it, look at it.
Those are wise words right there. Those are wise words right there from Bob Ross. If you make a mistake, you got the opportunity to go look at it again. Let's try to read the rest of what my good friend Patty Franks had to say here. No way Soto gets $500 million. Completely wrong. Do you really think he will get double Judge's contract and more than Ohtani? No fucking way. Take that money and fill out the team with players. This is, I've heard this take a couple of times already, and I'm going to continue talking about this take. Beast Mode, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a friend.
My confidence level is 25%, to be honest. Bring that confidence level up, brother. Don't worry. Pete got you over here, man. Bring that confidence level up. But I want to talk about this real quick, man, because I hear this often. I hear this a lot when it comes to some Yankee fans and Soto. No, there's no way you guys can't. You can't do that. Don't give this guy $600 million. Don't do that. Fill it with other players. Can you guys tell me exactly what players, and mind you, you got to remember there's AAV. So if Juan Soto's AAV is $45 million, give me the players that you're going to match that. Who are these guys? Who are these players? And if you say Corbin Burns, remember Corbin Burns going to get $30+ million a year. Who are you signing after that? Who are all these players? People think the Yankees are just going to go out there and sign. Can I hear them? Can somebody give me some takes? Let's do the math in our heads. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Come on. That's what I'm here for. Soto's the GOAT. The free agent class is weak. I agree, Dom. 100% correct. Let me hear who these players are that the Yankees should just go out there and say, forget Soto. Why do we need the best duo that got us to a World Series? Why do we need that for? Santander and Walker. Oh, yeah. I expect that to really make us a World Series caliber club. Santander just hit $44 million. You think he's taking $25 a year? Anybody else? Because I'm serious. Like, I'm really asking here. I really want to know who are the other players that everybody thinks the Yankees should just lose Soto on and go get while competing for a World Series. I mean, anything is possible. Don't get me wrong. Anything is possible. I don't disagree that they could still win, potentially. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So what is it? Let's talk about it. What is it? Anybody? Is anybody going to say, where did my guy Patty Franks go? Come on, Patty. Come on, Pat. Patty, come on. I want to hear you, brother. Give me something, fam. Come on. No one? And I'm not joking. Like, I don't want anybody to think like, I'm picking on anybody for their opinion. No, I'm the champion of fan however you want to fan. I believe in fan however you want to fan. I'm just confused on what is it that people think. Look, I tell you this, I'm a big fan of Willy Adames. I like Willy Adames a lot. I don't think he does what Soto could do. I think he can make the Yankees a little better. But I'm being honest when I say this, folks. I think Juan Soto as a New York Yankee is pivotal. I think it's pivotal to their success. I really believe that. Soto and Judge combined together, it was the yin and the yang, and it worked. It worked. He's just a guy you build around. You got to remember one thing here. The Yankees offense last year, let's remember something, okay? Let's do this together. Verdugo. And I'm going to ask you guys simple questions, seriously. And I want you guys to answer me, please. Left field, they had Verdugo. Was Alex Verdugo one of the worst offensive left fielders in Major League Baseball last year? I'll wait till you guys answer me. Okay, we got yeses across the board. I agree. Do you think it is logical that the Yankees could put, let's just say Soto comes back and the additional outfielder that is not named Alex Verdugo this year is Jason Dominguez? Do you think, and answer honestly, do you think that Jason Dominguez could put up better numbers than what we saw from Alex Verdugo last year at a way cheaper cost? Please answer me that question. Okay? So everybody agrees with that. So that's one improvement, correct? That's a cheap improvement, no doubt about it. Let's take a look at second base, because this one could be a little interesting. Gleyber Torres had a very, very good month and a half. He had a good postseason up until the World Series when he hit like 140. That was a bit tough, right? I'm going to pull up Gleyber Torres because this is one to dig into a little bit, right? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Gleyber Torres real quick. All right. Let's pull Gleyber. Where you at, Gleyber? Because I want to make sure I get his year correct. Gleyber Torres, the majority of the year, did not perform well. He had a 1.8 WAR. That means based off WAR, if you get a guy that hits average, and I'm talking about he's average across the board, but plays better defense, he's going to have higher than the 1.8 WAR. I'm just putting that out there. Anybody who has an understanding a little bit of analytics and things of that nature, or WAR in general, defense is included. If you get a guy with decent defense, better defense, above average, hits average, that'd be better. But Gleyber Torres last year, 257 across the board, a 709 OPS, 101 OPS plus, 330 on base percentage, 378 slugging. Based on his numbers alone, for the year, Gleyber Torres underperformed. He was a below average hitter. I believe his OPS plus is right around average. You look at that with Gleyber Torres. Do you guys think, and again, I don't expect everybody to say Caleb Durbin could do that. I'm not asking you that. I'm simply saying, do you all think it would be very difficult for the Yankees to find a player that can even put up those type of numbers and just play better defense? Let me ask you guys that question. Whether you think it's Durbin, whether you think it's via trade, doesn't matter. Let's just say they get a replacement. Do you think somebody else can play as good defense, if not better defense than Gleyber, and hit 257, 330 on base percentage? What do you guys think? Let me hear what you got to say. I'm expecting this to be a mixed bag. We got a few yeses in here, multiple more yeses. Caleb Durbin has looked excellent, but we'll see. Chisholm goes the second? No. Do not put Jazz Chisholm at second base. Let him learn third base. Durbin is a very good fielder, by the way. Amazing speed. Amazing speed. Okay. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag, and I agree. I don't disagree here. So second base is like a toss-up, right? Second base is a toss-up. First base. Now let's look at first base. The Yankees had arguably the worst production at first base out of any team in Major League Baseball. They had some of the worst production out of any club in Major League Baseball. If the Yankees went one of the cheapest routes, let's just say it's Carlos Santana. We're hearing other teams are interested. I expect them to be. Let's just assume it's Carlos Santana. Did the Yankees upgrade at first base? Defensively and offensively, would that be an upgrade at first base? The real question should be, would it be hard to upgrade at first base? That should be the real question. Would it be hard to upgrade at first base, really? Any of these guys that you could think in your head, it's going to be an upgrade, that we know. So what I just showed you was, it's not as hard as people think. If you got Soto and you got Judge in that lineup and it's locked, trust me, folks, there could be a good chance the New York Yankees would be well better offensively than they were to even end last season. That is not me, looking through a magic 8 ball here, or predicting things, or having inside info of some sort that the Yankees are going to do this and that. No, it's rather simple. They didn't produce. There's a lot of positions that the Yankees had no production at all. Yeah, Verdugo was good defensively. I agree. but he did nothing with his bat. First base was non-existent for the Yankees. Non-existent. You can just about put anybody that's not named DJ LeMahieu at first base and probably get better production than what the Yankees gave you at first base all of last year. I don't care if it's Christian Walker. I don't care if it's Santana. I don't care if it's Bellinger. I don't care who the hell you decide on putting there. They will get better production. That's just the truth. So that is why I'm sitting here saying the Yankees know this too. Adding Soto and replacing the guys who you have let go, that just about all of them have been a bit of a detriment to your team, you're also probably gonna get a little bit better automatically. It's not the hardest question on the planet. And again, I'll pull this back up and show you guys again. I'm not saying this is meant to be the lineup, but this is about as basic as it gets, and I believe this is a better team. We just went over it. Dominguez replacing Verdugo. I think everybody's down for that. Carlos Santana replacing Ben Rice, DJ LeMahieu, and Anthony Rizzo. It's better. Caleb Durbin at second base. Okay, maybe you got a toss up there. But I believe they're a better club. And the reason why I decided to make that graphic today, folks, is because I wanted it to be as basic as it gets. Well, if they get Soto, what can they do? Well, they could do that pretty easily. And it doesn't take a lot of work. We don't know what the Yankees' plans are, folks. Juan Soto sat down, and me and Francis told you guys about it, a couple of days ago before he met with the Yankees. Juan Soto's going to ask, what are you guys going to do if you sign me? If you guys got all that money in my contract, what moves are you going to make besides me? I guarantee you the Yankees had a plan that they shared with Soto and said, this is what we hope our club will look like. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that, folks. That the Yankees sat down with Soto and they went over multiple different scenarios of what they're working on, what they believe they can do, and what they know is realistic. Our guy Danny.
Thank you for being a friend.
For S&G, would you trade Vladdy and Bo for Martian and Durbin? For shits and giggles. For shits and giggles, would you trade Vladdy and Bo for Martian and Durbin? Would I trade Vladdy and Bo Bichette for Martian and Durbin? Yes. Yeah, but look, here's the thing. Vladdy would have to re-sign, and I don't know if you're getting Soto and re-signing him also. I don't know if that's possible, so fun to talk about, but I mean, damn, you get those two guys, you got to do whatever the hell it takes to get both of them. And everybody knows how much I love Jason Dominguez. I want to see Dominguez play for the Yankees. Truly, I really do. Nestor and Trevino non-tendered? Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. That did not happen. That did not happen per my understanding. I haven't seen that anywhere. The right field pavilion says $20 donation towards your smoke detector batteries. Yeah, the stupid thing is right over here. I unplugged it to take the damn dumbass battery out, and I keep forgetting to go get it. We got another one upstairs. It's driving me nuts over here, this damn smoke detector. I promise, folks. Don't worry about my smoke detector, all right? I'm going to get it, I promise. All right? We're going to get the smoke detector going, all right? It's getting hot in this room, I'll tell you that much. Better hope that thing's working. You don't know what's happening out there. Let's get to the next voicemail over 8.
What's up, Pete? It's a long time no speak to you, my guy. What's up, everybody in the chat?
What's up, brother?
Everybody in your family. About Soto.
Okay.
I think if we trade and we try to get Gladdy Man and bring him to the Bronx, that antagonized Soto to think twice.
Oh, I would love that.
The Yankees again, and not
I would love
so
that.
much money because we got the big dog at first. And I think we should trade for Arias
put him at second base. That's a leadoff hitter. Contact.
Arise.
He knows he's going to hit the ball, move players. And if we sign Soto, then we got a real leadoff hitter. Then we got men on bases, and then Judge could do his thing. But like I said, always, you know what I mean? Keep doing your thing. Always like seeing the show. I'm riding around right now. I'm looking at you at my phone, you know what I'm saying? Through YouTube.
Appreciate you, brother.
Keep doing your thing, Pete. Let's go. Let's get it.
All the time, fam. We ain't going to stop over here at the U, baby. We don't stop over here at the U, baby. Somebody just said, this is pretty interesting. And Rara, I'm going to talk about what you said. Look, I'm going to be upfront with you guys. If the Yankees ever missed out on Soto, I'm not joking. I don't care if people go, oh, come on, Pete. I am doing everything it takes to get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I don't give a shit. I don't give a poot. Let me tell you something, okay, folks? I am doing everything in my power to get Vladimir Guerrero to the Yankees. And I may as well even consider that shit. I may even consider it if we got Soto also. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a poop. DJ Steele's out here checking out my skin. Whoa, very weird.
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say.
That's weird, man. Very weird. You know how hard you got to be like staring at me on your... That's weird, bro. That's weird, bro. I don't want to know what like that. That's weird, man. I feel very weird right now. I might have to turn this off. I love you, brother. Oh, I love you, son of a bitch.
And we begin to rock.
So apparently Brendan Rodgers have been DFA'd. Let me tell you guys something. I like Brendan Rodgers. Could be a nice little get for the Yankees. He's been DFA'd. 28 years old, Brendan Rodgers for the Colorado Rockies. They didn't have a great year, by the way. 267 average, 13 bombs. I think he steals some bags, though, doesn't he? No, not really. No stolen bases. One stolen bag in his career. That's how much I know. One stolen base in his damn career. That's how much I know. No. So, I don't know, man. But we got a couple more voicemails. Let's get to the other one over. Hey! And we'll keep it going.
Hey, Pete. Kyle Malay here.
Yo!
That was just stupid of that one guy saying he's not going to get $500 million. He's going to get $650 to $700 million. I guarantee you Soto is. But, yeah, if we can get Soto, and then let's get Santana and Christian Walker on here, we'll be great. And get at least one more starting pitcher. I wouldn't mind Walker Buehler. That's
I like it.
But he's gotta be cheap. It's like 1 or 2 year deal. I don't want a like 5, 6 year deal on him. But yeah, Soto. Let's get Soto for about 12 to 14 years at $45 million a piece. But yeah, let's do the Soto watch and let's all have a good night and let's go Yankees.
So I appreciate that, man. I just had something just came across my screen and I gotta talk about this. Ben Verlander, who may have some of the worst takes of all time. They may have some of the worst takes of all friggin' time. Ben Verlander just tweeted, mind you, today. He just tweeted this. Listen to this. The Yankees roster isn't just a Juan Soto away from being a championship roster. They were just 3 wins away from the World Series. The Yankees roster isn't just Juan Soto away from being a championship roster. I mean, I look, I know these guys really get paid for this stuff. But I'm like, I really am seriously confused here. The Yankees were 3 wins away, and you can make the argument, some managerial moves, of course, better fundamentals, and you could say, well, that's making excuses. No. That's being logical. Yankees blew it. Agreed. 100%. But let's not act like the Yankees were not a Juan Soto away from winning the World Series when they got him. I mean, I don't understand how people get away with writing this stupid ass shit. I don't know. It's unbelievable, these writers out there. And then they wonder why people can't stomach them or don't want to hear them. Then they go make podcasts and 5 people watch. This is why. This is the reason. Can't knock Ben for that take. He wouldn't know. His eyes are on Ohtani 24/7. I mean, he must have been. He must have forgot the Yankees were in the World Series. These people are amazing. I mean, what kind of take is that? Let's get real here for a second. And then again, you know what? You know what it is, folks. This is just ways to get people to look at them to talk. Have another sugar packet. Go ahead. Have another sugar packet, man. CWE says, most I see Yankees offering Soto is 630. Might get it done. 630 might get it done. That might get it done. That might actually get it done. 630 million could get it done. You never know. Do the Mets go 650? Maybe. Very possible. I've been hearing that for a long time about the Mets. So, I don't know. I really have no idea what they're going to do there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. But, my assumption is still where I have it before. I believe the New York Yankees are in a great position to get Juan Soto. I really do. I've said that for a while. There has been some really good non-tenders out there. We got Gabagool. Robert Gonzalez just joined you. We appreciate you, man. Is Verlander a free agent? Justin Verlander is a free agent. Yes. Justin Verlander is indeed a free agent. Yes, he is. So yeah, guys, I mean, that kind of wraps up everything that we were talking about today or having a conversation about. No real new news today, too much. Of course, we know, looks like next week we may start getting a little hotter with the Soto news, but I don't know. I feel like this goes up until maybe a little bit before the winter meetings, and then we'll see what happens there. But I think this is a winter meetings thing for the Yankees. I don't think it stretches out too far. At the end of the day, man, the winter meetings, I believe, start on December 8th. And look, Scott Boras had an absolute mess of a time. He had a mess of a time last offseason. Everybody knows that. He had a couple of his guys there that didn't sign until January, February, even into the season. And it didn't look good for him. Didn't look good at all. And Jordan Montgomery basically kicked him to the curb. A lot of people were very upset with the way that Scott Boras handled some free agents last year. And this year with Soto, it's an easy one. But, he got to get that one out the way because teams are going to want to make other moves. Hell, Soto's going to want whatever team he goes to be able to have time to build their team. So you don't want to see that happen. We'll figure out what's going on. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you guys so much again for hanging out with us. And as always, remember the deal, folks. Smacky that likey, hitty that subby. You already know the deal, folks. We are now 1,144 subbies away. 1,144 subbies away. I tell you what, Mo Money says, Pete, you should go to Dallas for the winter meetings and do your show from there. Well, Mo Money, I would need Mo Money to do that. So if I could, I would. But I would need Mo Money to get it done. You guys are the best. Much love to each and every one of you. Don't worry, guys. If there ever was some news to be broken, Pete Simonetti is gonna have more news for you whenever it drops. I'm here. Peace out, guys. Much love to all of you. I will catch you all next time. Peace out, baby.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my been ready. Used to hold myself back. My self-esteem game.